Hello everyone and welcome to the Beauty Zone. I'm Felicia. You guys will have to excuse me today. I am so tired. I've been running around all day just running errands. Have you ever had one of those days where you just, from the time you wake up until it's night, you've just been going place after place after place after place? Well, that is what happened to me today. And I had a doctor's appointment. I forgot about the doctor's appointment. So anyway, I said all of that to say, if you see I don't have any makeup, this is why, because I've been running around all day long. However, I did want to come to you with a quick video review on a wig that I actually took some pictures of and posted it on Instagram earlier. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you got a chance to actually see this wig in person. Yes, this is a wig. It is not my hair. Now, as you guys know, I just started. Well, not just started. I've been making wigs for myself for, you know, a little while now. And however, I just started selling them. And of course, I posted a couple of videos within the last couple of weeks. And I want to thank all of you guys who have been purchasing wigs from me. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who haven't purchased wigs from me, you need to. But getting back to the reason for this video is I was in the beauty supply store yesterday, of which looking at the wigs. I haven't looked at wigs in a real long time because now that I'm wearing mostly human hair wigs, I don't go and look at synthetics all that much, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But I did go and look in the wig department, and I saw this wig. This wig caught my eye, and it is Freetress Equal's Invisible Part Wig. Now, if you've been following my videos, you know, since I've been on YouTube, you guys know that I love, when we talk about synthetics, there are only 2 or 3 companies that I really like. Freetress Equal would be number 1. I love their synthetic wigs. I like Janet Collection, and I like, there's one more, can't think of it right now. It'll come to me. Well, actually there are 4. I like Vanessa. And there's one big one that I always wear their wigs. I can't remember right now, guys. I'll think of it and I'll put a little graphic down at the bottom. But so there are about 4. Janet, although Janet's sheds. Freetress Equals. Vanessa. I love Vanessa's variety and styles. Freetress Equal, I like their variety of styles. Freetress, I wear my hair is typically a 1B. And every time I get a 1B from Freetress Equal, it always matches. So this is a 1B and it matches perfectly. And again, like I said, I'll post the 4th wig company that I love. But anyway, I saw this. It's called Allstar, and it is in a 1B. It is a Futura fiber, and I tried her on. Now, they call this an invisible part, but it really is not an invisible part. I don't know why they call it invisible part. You're using your own part. And what they don't show you on the picture is that there is a little connecting piece that goes from left to right on the wig. And I actually cut that piece, but I did buy a second one today. You know, I always have to buy them in 2. So I bought a second one in a different color. I love this wig. I've worn it today all day. Today was the first day. I just bought it yesterday. And I love it. I think this will be a great style for those of you, and also a great wig for those of you who are maybe just now getting into wigs, and maybe you want to try the U shape. So before you go out and purchase a human hair one, maybe you should pick one of these up. They're under 30, and you could try out the U part to see if you actually like it. But what I really like about it is this is a great, for me, weekend style. So, you know, how do you make your wigs last a long time? Long time meaning a year, 2 years. Talking about my human hair wigs, my full lace wigs, my U-part wigs, my lace fronts, human hair. How do I make them last so long? It's because I rotate my wigs, number 1. Number 2, I would wear something like this on the weekend, or you could wear it to work. But I would definitely rock this on the weekends when I'm running around doing my errands and I don't want to, you know, be concerned with wearing 22-inch hair, 24-inch hair, 20-inch hair. I just want to put something on and go and be able to take care of my day-to-day business. So this is great. However, because it is synthetic, it does tangle. So this is why I love human hair so much now, is because I don't have to worry about the tangling. When you have your synthetics, always have a wire brush, because you will need to detangle several times throughout the day. Now, as I stated, this actually had a piece that connected from left to right, and I'll show you on my other one, but I cut it because there was no way for you to get a realistic looking part with that connection from side to side. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I bought another one today because I just have to have two of them, and also I bought a second one today because this is actually the one that I saw yesterday at the BSS and I tried it on. This is a color, they're getting into the what do you call it? It's called OM23033. They're getting into the, I can't think of anything today, I'm so tired. What do you call it when you fade the color? Oh my God, I'm gonna post a text at the bottom for that. I can't remember anything. You know what, and when I review this video, I'm gonna feel so stupid. But you guys know what I'm talking about when you do, and I just had it, it left me again. When you do the color fades from one color to the next. Oh my God, I'm such a dummy today. But anyway, this is the original one I tried on, this color. And ombre, oh my God, ombre. So the OM stands for ombre. Lord is working with me today. All right, OM is for ombre, and this is again 23033. Now this is the initial one that I tried on, and the first thing I want to show you is the length. So I tried this one on yesterday, right? They didn't have a 1B, so I had to call around to another BSS to find a 1B. Look how long this one is. So later yesterday evening, I found a 1B at another beauty supply store. I got home, took it out to wear it, to put it on, to try it on, and I said, oh my God, this one is shorter than this one. Isn't that something? So remember how I told you guys that, you know, the wigs are made at different factories, and so sometimes when you buy two of the same thing, they can be different. Well, they also can be a different length. So because this one has, I guess the ombre color, they added extra length. And I was telling the girl in the BSS today, I was like, this red one is longer than the black one. No, it isn't. No, it is. It's the same. It's the same. I said, no, it is longer. This one is longer than the one I have on my head. Oh no, they're the same. You know, they always want to tell you or make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about, and I know what I'm talking about. But as you can see visually, you can see without me trying it on, it's longer because they've added this other color. So I went on and purchased this one today just to have it. I can wear this one on the weekends. I wanted something that I could wear like to work, but I'm not going to wear this one to work, obviously, which is why I was looking for a 1B. But this is what I wanted to show you. When you take the wig out of the pack, they have this piece that's connected. It's connecting the hairline of the wig from left to right, and then they have the slit. And I initially tried it on like this, but of course you're going to see that connection right here. There's no way to cover it up. It looks stupid. So I just snipped it. I just held it up to the light, and this one is made just a tad bit different. When I snipped it, I did lose a little hair, but you're just going to snip it as close as you can without cutting the track. I hope you can see that. Let's see from this angle. Just snip it going across, but don't clip that track over here. You will, however, lose some hairs on this side, and that's fine. And I put some fray block on and kept it moving. And I put it on. Now you do have clips on the inside. I hate these clips, but I'm too lazy to change them, so that's fine. You do have one comb in the back, but you don't have any combs on the side. Previous Freetress Equal caps have been small on me. Their lace fronts always run small, but this cap is good, you know, size wise for my head, because I have a melon head, but it doesn't have any combs on the side, which it needs. If you don't have the combs, then you can go on a bobby pin, but you must bobby pin, because if you don't, this sucker will just slide on back, slide on back. So I wanted to show you guys again this as an alternative for, you know, if you're just getting into the wig game and you want to try out, you know, the U-shape. U-shapes come in all types of lengths and widths. They're all different. Some people call them, you know, 3/4 wigs. The ones that I make my U's are a little bit bigger, but U's, you know, can be different sizes just based on how you wear them. You know, you can make them wider, or you could bring the U closer in. We all like to wear our parts differently. So for me, when I wear my own hair, this is basically, you know, the length of my part. You know, some days I want to have a shorter part, some days I want to have my part longer. It just depends. The only thing with this type of a wig is that you can't change your part from side to side. So lucky for me, this is, I always wear my part on this side anyway. This is where I feel more comfortable. You may feel more comfortable on this side, but with this particular wig, there's no way for you to change it because this is the side in which Freetress has put the part. But I did want to just drop by real quickly and show you this wig as an alternative. Just to mention about my wigs, they are on sale right now, and the sale is going to end on July 31st. I'm going to do a video which I give you an update on that and then tell you. But the sale for $95 for a 14-inch U part and $85 for a 12-inch U part, that sale ends on the 31st of July of this month. So if you've been thinking about, contemplating about, you know, getting a U part from me, you better hurry up before school starts because the prices will be going up, and I'll talk more about that in another video. All right, well, I love you guys. Check out this wig if you get a chance. And I was just looking at something else. Look at this. This track is going to have to be stitched back down. See it right there? It's sticking up. And see the other ones wrap around and they stitch down. And now I got to fold that back down and stitch that. I'm telling you, it's always something. Always. So I'll have to do that probably before I wear it. Okay, so again, check this one out. I think you guys will like it. But again, once you go human, it's kind of hard to go back to synthetic because, like I said, with human, you don't have to keep checking like this to make sure your hair is not bunched up in a ball. And, you know, with synthetic, you do have to do that. Make sure you carry a wire brush or whatever, a paddle brush or whatever you prefer. I find the wire gets the tangles out much quicker. I wouldn't use this on your hair, though, but on the wig hair, it definitely works. All right, love you guys. See you later. And have a blessed one, all right? Peace.